I had the absolute perfect opportunity to network.
If you don't get inspiration by this, what you do?
My role models were shooters and drug dealers, so either pick the grip.
And I completely blew it. Alright, so another episode of Behind the Scenes. What's going on, guys? So this video, I've been meaning to make this for a while, and I think it's gonna be really relatable to a lot of people out there, not just hip-hop fans. So, being an independent creator, the number one thing, and I seriously mean like over everything, the number one thing that I've learned is to network. And you probably heard people give this advice like so many times. Well, it's true, you know, like I actually understand it now. Always go out and show people your work, find out about their work, and just build relationships overall. And it's not even always about getting something out of it, you know, like sometimes being friends with like-minded people that can inspire you can actually show you like new angles of how you can approach your work. But I'm serious, I can't tell you the amount of times I've gotten an interview just by the fact that I knew someone who knew the artist. I can't tell you how many opportunities I've gotten just by going up to people, like putting my hand out and introducing myself and what I do. I feel like I got decent at networking about like 3 to 4 months ago. I'm always talking to people at concerts and events, but it wasn't always like that. Now this video is about the time when I had the absolute perfect opportunity to network, and I completely blew it. So I'm gonna take you on a time before Kids Take Over when I actually took a trip to New York to film some content. There was this really big festival going on called Fool's Gold Day Off. It happens every single year. A lot of people in hip hop know about it. I actually secured an interview with this smaller female artist. Her name's China. No, it's not Black China, by the way. So this event actually stretched out from like the afternoon all the way till night, and my interview wasn't till way later on. And since I had a media pass, I made a promise to myself that within that time frame that I was there backstage, I'm gonna try and talk to as many people as I can and impress them by showing them my previous interviews. Alright, so fast forward. I get there, it's this huge building called the Knockdown Center, and we look around and there's just so many people. Like, there's a stage for the performers, there's this huge crowd, but then even bigger, like there's this huge section for all the media people, and I'm serious, there were so many relevant people there. We see so many people in the media section. Like I'm talking about Sheck West, his manager, Guapdad 4000, Alex Toomey, who's Young Thug's engineer, A-Track, who actually put on the entire event. It was so intimidating because I didn't actually know enough about those people to go up and talk to them. And you know, at the same time, like next to them, I felt like a nobody. My YouTube channel was under my full name and I didn't have a ton of followers, right? It was like circles mixed with a clout. Like you got 1 million followers right there, someone with 300K right there, 50K right there, and then there's just me with practically nothing. The weird part is that my brothers were totally fine with it, you know, they just went up to people and started talking to them. Like I remember my brother started talking to Alex Toomey. They kept telling me, like, dude, you're here, just go up and start talking to people. If you want, we can even like come with the camera and pretend that it's for like a YouTube show or something, and that way it'll like gas me up.
Just be like, I'm kind of bored, I don't know, I just walking around, I'm filming this behind the scenes thing. And then also that will make them more inclined to talk to you. They'll be like, oh damn, I'm on camera and stuff. Like,
and even then I was just like, nah, man, I don't know, like I don't want to do it. And you might ask why. Well, dude, everyone had their own separate cliques, you know, there were just all these different groups, and I didn't want to just barge in and invade their personal space and, you know, be that annoying guy. So because of that, I mean, like I pretty much just avoided it altogether. And this part still gets to me. So, you know, at some point, the guys from OG, if you don't know who that is, OG are the people who do all the creative and visual stuff for the whole ASAP mob. So, I'm talking about ASAP Rocky, ASAP Ferg, Smokey Margella, all of them. One of my brothers actually recognized them because he's into the whole art world and he knew a ton of stuff about them. But to be honest, like, I really didn't. Like, I just remember seeing this one video that Genius did with them. But so he started talking to them about my YouTube channel and how young I am and the interviews I do. And eventually they were digging it and they're like, oh shoot man, like we don't do a lot of interviews, but how about you just tell your brother to interview us right now?
Hello. You did? And my man,
it's all fun.
let's give a shout out to my man. Shout out to my boy. Girl,
What's going on? Arshan, nice to meet you.
Come again?
Arshan.
Arshan.
Yeah.
We doing the interview? Yo, we in the interview.
And man, like, this was awkward because like I told you guys, I didn't really know that much stuff about them back then. So I guess I just kind of like freestyled it backstage, and obviously I didn't put it out, and you guys know why.
What's your favorite piece of like work that you've done?
My favorite piece of work is the work I just did yesterday. I did a painting. A guy in the city pulled up to 164 Orchard in the LES. I just did a painting. Just think about what you're gonna do. Follow your craft. Look around. If you don't get inspiration by this, what you do? Look at the angles. Which I study film. Different angles. When you look at a film, what you look at? I look at the angles. Look at the angles. You see my man getting busy. Different angles. Just study this shit. You gotta catch. Look, let me. I'm gonna put you on game. Look, y'all both. You got a 50, and you got the what?
24 to 105.
24 to
105.
So if I was y'all, I would back all the way up. You catch it a full body, and you stand from over here. Make sure you're not in his shot.
I was just asking really like general questions, like how did you guys get started? Like I froze up a ton of times, and I'm just like, what's your advice to the youth? I don't think that they thought anything bad of it. Like they were kind of drunk anyways, but I know I could have made that such a cool interview, especially now, like knowing now that I know so much stuff about them and I really look up to them. Like it was a missed opportunity, but so yeah, luckily after, you know, some confident people actually came up to me and started a conversation, that was such a breath of fresh air, because if it wasn't for that, like the day would have totally been a failure and I wouldn't have met anyone. So yeah, I mean, I did get to mingle with and get the contacts of some of those people backstage. At one point there were these dudes who were, I guess, like underground rappers, and they saw our camera and the mics and stuff, and I guess they wanted me to coordinate a freestyle to like put on my channel or something. I don't think they were famous or anything, but just the fact that they treated me like I was some sort of important hip-hop figure, it was kind of cool. I guess like a crowd started kind of forming, and I would throw them words to rap about.
Nice. I want to throw you a word. Alright, let's get it. Okay, ready? Alright, word is ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rocky. All my niggas working now, all my niggas be Brocky. And I got them niggas that I loud, shit be broccoli. You already know how I get it up, nigga, I'm cocky. Niggas talking crazy, I need words by the minute. So you gotta switch up your word that every Trump. So you need to say Trump, so now fuck that nigga. Fuck Trump, I hit the nigga with a fucking trigger. Give me another word every time that I spit it. Pakistan, those my niggas, them niggas get it. Hey. Pakistan, I get my plug from Afghanistan. Hey. Niggas talking crazy and I hate him and I clap his man. My role models were shooters and drug dealers. Hey. So either pick the grip up or get you a plug, nigga. Or either end up victim to them drugs or the slug, niggas. Okay. I came up the big homies and documented killers. Yeah. My niggas hit their targets and not no innocent victims. How you claim you real but have to apprehend my header? Yeah. Them niggas. Let's go. Coney Island. Let me not even talk about that shit. I ain't gonna talk about that on camera.
And yeah, the whole time they're just like, hey yo, deadass, like, "Lil bro, you gotta put me on, man. I'm just trying to eat." In my head, I'm like, dude, like you don't know how not popular I am, and I don't have the power to do that. But so all in all, you know, taking a trip to New York, being at an event like that was just, man, I could have made so many useful relationships there. But to be honest, man, like, yeah, I failed. So that being said, I actually did figure out a way to make up for that missed opportunity. The day you guys are watching this, I'm actually gonna be on a plane heading to Atlanta for A3C Festival. And you can Google search it right now. A3C is basically a place where all the music industry professionals are at. There's panels, open networking, concerts. So I made it my goal to make up for what I couldn't do in New York. I don't care if I embarrass myself and go up to a group of people and, you know, like get completely rejected. I have a plan this time, and I'm serious. I'm gonna go all out in this networking event. Wish me good luck. Let me know if you guys want to see a video after A3C where I talk about how things went. Otherwise, that's basically it. I'm Arshawn from Kids Take Over. Again, wish me luck. You guys are watching Behind the Scenes. Yo guys, thank you for watching that video. I am currently just about to head to the airport to go to Atlanta, but just know that there isn't going to be a video on the channel next weekend. I usually drop it every week, but you know, I want to use that time in Atlanta to really network and stuff. So if you do need your KTO content next week, just be sure to follow our Instagram at KidsTakeOverIG. You know, I'm gonna post some stories of me in Atlanta. I'm gonna go live during the conferences. You never know like who you'll see on our story. And yeah, you know, it is time for the top comment of the week. So on the last video, Mike Cromwell commented, "This is the first team edition of many. KTO is gonna go places." Yo, I appreciate your comment, and dude, you have like 30,000 subs. Congrats to you. But otherwise, yo, subscribe to Kids Take Over. I don't want you to miss the videos that are gonna be coming up because they're special. And watch the last video that we did.